Starting broadcast, go live now. Aloha and welcome, shifters and light guardians. Thank you so much for joining in for this broadcast and also for another exciting week of shifting paradigms. Pew, 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 pew. My name is Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, aka Wolf Shield, Skull Babylon. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get things started by just kind of having a little bit of discussion, and then we're going to get into some tarot/oracle to see what wisdom the universe has for us today. And then from there, we're going to be moving into a little bit of some meditation, and we'll kind of move the schedule back just a little bit because we started a little bit late today. I don't know, I like slept through my alarm and stuff like that. Like when we say this broadcast is waking up with Wolf, it's like literally waking up with Wolf sometimes. It's just like I wake up and like, oh crap, I gotta do the broadcast, and then I like run over to my computer like, oh hey guys, how's it going? So man, thank you so much everyone for joining in. We got another big week ahead of us. We got some full moons on the horizon. We got a lot of Paradigm Shift Central Circle discussions for this week. We've got some exclusive member events happening this week for our Patreon supporters. And I got some really cool stuff just to be able to talk to you guys about as we just kind of like start off our week. And what I like to do during these Waking Up with Wolf discussions, first of all, I love being able to use them as an opportunity to be able to help invite more people into our space, into our community. So again, Paradigm Shift Central is a digital portal to be able to bring together people who are passionate about being able to help assist with the shift in consciousness. And if you haven't already yet, we've got a Discord server. You're welcome to be able to connect to the Discord server. The link for that is in the info for my video, as well as in the link in my beacons. And also you're welcome to check out the Patreon. When you join the Patreon, it's an $11 monthly membership. Through there, you can get additional access within the community to be able to help support you on your journey as a conscious creator and leader. And we also got some cool exclusive member events on the horizon. And one of those events is going to be this Thursday. It's going to be a special full moon event. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, if you're excited to be here, go ahead, drop some 1111s down in the chat. And just thank you so much. And we'll just kind of, I'll keep an eye on the time and we'll get into the meditation once we're just kind of done chatting and everything. But man, it's been a busy weekend. Like, I don't know if it's like the astrology stuff. Like we're like on like the cusp of some Mercury retrogrades and everything like that. And some of you guys kind of saw some posts that I made over the weekend where, and again, like I guess me telling you this story is the message that I want to be able to get through from this story. There's multiple things, like there's multiple messages. So like what happened to me this weekend? It's like, well, as some of you know, like I had to reset my phone and I lost all the files from a year's worth of content on my phone. But then yesterday I happened to see a UFO that I caught on camera that I wouldn't have been able to capture on camera if I hadn't have lost all the stuff on my phone and needed to reset it. And another thing that happened this weekend is that I actually had to go to urgent care this weekend. And it's not something that I'm gonna like joke about and make it kind of like a laughing matter. I'll tell you what happened. Fortunately, like it's okay, like I'm okay, but just kind of like give you guys like a quick story and just kind of like the synchronicities here. And by the end of this story, you know, I want us to just be able to in some way just kind of like continue to bring ourselves into our heart space. Like that is always going to be the intention when I do these Waking Up with Wolf broadcasts. It's just kind of like sharing a little bit of inspiration to be able to just give you something to listen to that will gently kind of guide you back to your heart space. And so as we're just kind of sharing this story, I just invite you guys to just kind of do whatever else you need to do. Maybe you're starting your stretches, maybe you're just kind of like hanging out, maybe you're puttering, maybe you're cleaning your house or whatever the case may be. And yeah, feel free to just kind of listen in. And then, like I said, we'll just segue into some tarot and some meditation in the next little bit. And yeah, are you guys ready for story time? Here, leave a 777 in the chat if you guys are ready for story time. And I'll keep an eye on the schedule as well. So thank you again so much everyone for joining in. It's great to see everybody here. And yeah, so chronologically starting, so weird story about how I ended up in urgent care. So it's so weird, man. I hope this never happens again. So, and again, I may be laughing at it, but I'm laughing at it just like fortunately from the place that's just like, oh, okay, you know, I'm fine. It's not a big deal. But I was scared for a second. So basically what happened is I was like on my way to, like, me and Lacey, like I borrowed my parents' car and I pulled up in our driveway and I stepped out of the car, and then basically like something like a bug like basically like flew into my ear. and it flew into my ear right away. And like, trigger warning if this is like, I'm sure some people are gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. But yeah, no, long story short, like a freaking bug flew in my ear, and then I was like, at first I was like, oh, like, is that like a piece of tree? Like, I didn't know what it was. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? And then I like pushed it. Long story short, the freaking bug like tucked itself inside of my eardrum, and I couldn't get it out. And then I like literally, like, Lacey and I were like, what the heck? And then I'm like, it's gonna crawl into my brain, no, like, that's like immediately my thought process, and we couldn't get it out. Like, I literally tried tweezing it and everything. And then long story short, I basically oh, and it was weird because like I was working with the Portal to Ascension conference over the weekend, and I had an interview that I was supposed to do with an elder, a man by the name of Golden Eagle. He's got a couple names, and it was weird because I'm sending a message to Neil. I'm like, hey Neil, I'm just letting you know I won't be able to make it there for my interview. I have to go to the hospital right now. It's nothing crazy. I'll let you know later and stuff like that. And I let him know. Long story short, Golden Eagle actually didn't end up making it for that interview either. So like, it was weird. Like neither of us happened to be there, so I didn't end up making out. But yeah. So anyways, me in this moment, I was totally just like freaking out. Like, I was trying to stay calm, but I'm just like, I'm gonna get this thing out of there. I'm gonna, like, no freaking way is this thing like going into my ear. And then it did. And then it went into my ear, and I literally couldn't get it out. And then I had to go to the freaking urgent care. And dude, it was weird, man, because like it wasn't dead. Like, it was still moving, and it was like, and I could like feel it. But I'm like, okay, I know there's an eardrum. I know it's not literally gonna crawl into my brain. And then like, even the people at the hospital were joking, and they're like, oh, like, you got a friend in there? Like, is that, like, are you gonna name him and stuff? And I'm like, oh my God. Apparently this happens a lot. Like, apparently this is not an uncommon thing at all. So anyways, I went there, it took like 2 hours, and then eventually they like squirted water really hard, which gave me a bit of vertigo. That was really weird. And then they were able to get it out, and I took a picture of it. And fortunately, that picture no longer exists because my phone doesn't never save those files. So anyways, I'm just going to kind of like share this story real quick. And you're just like, Brendan, this isn't inspiring. This is just you telling a story. Well, but again, like, the weird thing it's just kind of like the synchronicity of it, the humility of it, where I'm just kind of like counting my blessings. And, like, in a situation like that, I'm like, man, like, just honestly, like, gratitude was the thing where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make it through this. And like, when you go into a situation like that, like, yeah, it's really just like a humbling experience, because it's just like, you see other people there and they got a lot of other stuff going on, and you don't even fully know what's going on, and yet here I am just kind of peeking into this world. And I don't think I've ever like really been to like urgent care in my life. Like, I honestly don't have memories of it. Like, I've barely been in hospitals at all and stuff. But for me, again, it was just kind of this moment where I'm just like, whoa, like, I'm really grateful for my ability to just be able to like walk out of this place and everything like that. So that for me was meaningful. It was very humbling. It gave me just kind of like this fresh perspective on the weekend, where I'm just like, whoa, like, like, I'm so glad I'm just able to just kind of like come back, relax, and just kind of like be present in this moment. And then, so anyways, that was one day. And then the next day, on Saturday, me and my friends, we had like a really, really beautiful bonfire event where we were hanging out with a couple people. That was super beautiful, super synchronistic. My buddy Derek was there, and then I was actually like, even like, he was like saying some awesome things, sharing his art. And I'll have to introduce you guys to Derek's art. Like, oh man, like, it's so beautiful. And I was filming him talking about it, and it was like this really beautiful moment. And Lacey was like playing the Merlin guitar, and it was so beautiful. And just the whole experience of people talking and hanging around the fire is really beautiful. That was great in itself. And then the next morning, I like woke up, and I'm telling you guys, this is like, I know this is stupid. This might be a long broadcast this morning, but if you guys are just fine with listening, then yeah, by all means, stick around. But the synchronicity in this is like really weird, like how this kind of like happened and everything. So anyways, I wake up in the morning, and my phone completely ran out of battery the night before. And with iPhones, what happens is when the phone completely runs out of battery, you have to reset it, and then you have to enter in your passcode first thing, opposed to it just being the face recognition. Normally the face recognition just works, and it's like, boom, face recognition. You don't always have to enter your password. So I woke up in the morning, and I was like a little bit hungover. Like, I wasn't even hungover. I was just still just like half asleep. And I'm like sitting on the toilet. I take my phone, and I'm like, oh yeah, enter my password. And I'm like, oh, that didn't work. Huh, try it again. Oh, that didn't work. Huh, try it again. I'm like, what the heck? Like, why isn't my password working? And my password was like, mostly it was like muscle memory. So I was like, I didn't have my password written down. I knew it was like boop, 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 boop. It's like, I'm not going to show you guys what my password was. It doesn't even matter. It's the only thing I use for my phone. And nonetheless, like I like literally couldn't remember my phone password for some reason. And then what happens on the iPhones is that it basically like if you enter the wrong password, it like gives you warnings where it's like you enter it wrong a few times and then it's like try again in 15 minutes and then it's like try again in an hour. And then if you don't get it like within those limited amount of tries, what happens is iPhone literally disables the device. They call it a security feature. I think it's freaking ridiculous because there's other ways to solve this problem without it doing this. Other people have had this issue where basically, you know, like their kids would accidentally enter the wrong password and it disables the phone and you can't fix that. Like there's no way around that because it's like a security feature. It's like if you could do that, then there'd be like this huge security breach. So I spent like the whole day where there like I knew there was like I'm like wow like okay like I thought I had it and I was like trying to get into this zone where I was listening to my muscle memory. I would walk away for a while and come back. Me and my girlfriend went shopping and then I'm like okay like I think I know the password. I think I know the password. And then boop 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 doop doop and I entered it and then it was like phone disabled and I was like whoa like this actually happened and I actually knew that it was like I felt like it was gonna happen. It was weird. It was like it was have you ever had those experiences, and again this is where I'm kind of like talking out loud and stuff, have you ever had those experiences where you could feel like something was happening and you couldn't stop it and you were just kind of like along and you're just like what the heck like why like so it was weird man. So I was already like in the grieving process before it was even disabled because I'm like man like this might happen, like this is really weird, why can't I remember the password properly, like is this gonna happen? And then so in that moment like I was already grieving and then I was like all right I just gotta like let this go, trust the universe. And so then it happened and then I actually like lost the files on my phone, no way to recover them. That was a lot of files of like me and Lacey and everything like that, memories from our trips. Some stuff was backed up but not a lot of it. Memories of Dallin, that for me was like I still there's still tons of photos of Dallin that my parents have and everything, so I mean it's okay there, but a lot of video footage of Dallin that I don't have backups of, and some of it, you know, I posted to TikTok, so it's okay. Like I'm not like it. I'm a little bit still like butthurt over it and everything like that, but again, you know, like it's happened. I can't change it. And so that was like a huge lesson in itself. So this whole process of kind of like losing all of that information on my phone from a year's worth of footage, and then I had to reset my phone, and now my phone's reset, but I've got a bunch of space on it now. But again, just that process of like honestly, like I hate to say this, but the process was like really humbling and also kind of really refreshing. I'm actually like I'm not glad that it happened, but in some ways I am kind of glad that it happened because it gave me the chance to kind of go through this experience, to experience kind of like this sensation of loss, but then to be able to kind of like continue to want to move forward with even more focus on the present moment. And so again, I'm just going to talk here for a bit and then we'll go right into the tarot. But it's crazy the synchronicities in this, and that's where again, you know, like I had to in that moment, I had to kind of like bring myself into my heart space where like literally, and I remembered my password like later in the day where I'm like, because honestly, if I had one more guess, I would have gotten it. Because like it was just like a pattern thing. If I had one more guess on my phone, I 100% would have gotten the password, which is ridiculous. It's like, Apple, you couldn't give me one more guess? Like what kind of technology is this? Like it's crazy. So anyways, make sure you guys back up your phone passwords, or don't if you actually want to experience what it's like to lose your files and stuff like that. But losing my files, again, it was weird because I'm like, yeah, this sucks. Absolutely, it sucks. But at the same time, I knew that like any of those moments, any of those memories were still here, you know, like there's a lot of files for work and stuff. So that kind of sucks. But again, you know, any of those moments like, oh, that one time where I was like on the beach. Oh, that one time where I was like camping with Lacey. Like I remember those, and there's still photos of that, but there's a lot of videos that got lost. And so in the moment, you know, actually like I had to think back and I'm like, wait a second, like wasn't like the majority, didn't I experience the majority of my life without having a bunch of photos of the year of my life prior and everything like that? I'm like, wait a second, like yeah, like when I was like younger, when I was like, you know, like just literally like less than like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, then you know, in those moments, then I wasn't taking pictures of my entire life. I mean, there was video and everything like that, but not quite in the way you would use an iPhone. So if anything, again, it's just like, wait a second, there have been previous years of my life where things happened, I didn't take a bunch of pictures, and it was totally fine. And so I'm like, okay, like that, I guess that's what that year was, sort of thing. But again, you know, it really just brought me into this heart space where I just kind of wanted to like really move forward in this present moment experience, knowing that like the present moment is like this magic that like you can't have, like create, like connect to the magic in the present moment that cannot be taken away. Like was kind of like this thing that I was reiterating to myself. And throughout that day, again, you can hear me now, I'm just like, I'm beyond it, I'm past it. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, I can't change it. Like, and there's literally no way to recover it. Like, believe me, I've looked into it. There's literally no way to recover it. The only way is like literally if you knew your password. But again, moving forward with an open heart, moving forward with more presence, moving forward with new gratitude. It was like literally like this like cleansing experience. It was very kind of like psychedelic in a way, where there was this grieving process. And honestly, like for anybody here, like I put up that post, and I know a lot of people replied to it, where it was like, you know, how would you feel if this happened to you? And people were just like, whoa, like that's a deep question. How would I feel? What is my attachment to this device, or to my phone or something, or to these files, or to these memories? Right? So I think me and Derek, we were talking last night, and there's kind of like this idea that technology is like is almost like weakening our connection to our psychic abilities, because a lot of our psychic abilities, we're exporting them onto technology, and then therefore we're not cultivating them internally. So things like memory, a lot of people, they're just like, yeah, I'm just going to go through the present moment and take a bunch of pictures, and then I'll look at them later and I'll never forget because I'll always have the photos. But in that process, it's just like, it's like they're almost not recording it as presently as they could through the wisdom of their heart. Like they're actually just kind of like, they're like, oh yeah, they're like half present because they know that they can take the photos and everything like that. So again, you know, like I encourage each and every single one of you to kind of move forward from this day forward, still taking photos and everything like that, but at the same time, like live as if you can't save your photos. Live as if the only record that you can keep is literally the record that you have of the memory in the present moment. And how present are you in that moment? So that was a very powerful experience. And then the last thing I'll just kind of share, and again, this has a lot to do with just like trust and resilience and moving forward and weird synchronicities. And we'll get right into the tarot, and then we'll get into the team meditation, and then we'll just keep moving forward. Today's team meditation, I want to be able to kind of like really just drop us into our heart space and do some kind of like pre-meditation for almost kind of like galactic connections and stuff like that. So anyways, what happened, long story short, you can tell I've like missed doing this. I know I'm just babbling on right now, but I appreciate everybody hanging out and just kind of listening to the story real quick. And we'll get right into the tarot for a second. But the other thing that was really, really trippy, because again, you know, in that moment, things happen for a reason. And it was weird, man. Like, I don't think I could have stopped that from happening. In some weird way, I don't think I could have stopped that from happening. So it's really weird. But again, you know, like with this process, because of the fact that I lost all the footage on my phone, it gave me the opportunity to be able to kind of like film things differently. And my phone was literally at that point, like I think a lot of us are probably at that point where like you're constantly running out of room, and then you have to go back and you have to like delete a file, and then you have to go and you got like 30 seconds, and then you have to do it again, like literally that day. That's a pain in the butt. Like I was honestly, I'm like, what the frick? And I was copying files off, but it was still like just giving me a hassle. Then anyways, last night, me and my buddy Derek, we were out in the field just hanging out and everything like that. And some of you guys probably already saw this, and I'll post it to my YouTube as well, where as far as I can tell, like I literally got some pretty like legit photo like of a UFO. And the only reason that I was able to get footage of this UFO was because the files on my phone were cleared. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't have been in that field filming in that moment. And the fact that I was filming, and the fact that I happened to capture what appears to be like pretty actual damn good footage of a UFO. And again, that's on my Instagram and my TikTok. You guys want to check it out if you haven't yet, where it's like really, really trippy, because again, you know, like at that point, it's kind of like, to me, the UFO thing is so close to my heart. Like I feel this deep connection to be an ambassador for that wisdom and knowledge. A lot of people who tune into this, you guys know this. But it's really weird because again, in this like context of what's happened, you know, it's like the universe, if I were to look at this in retrospect, where it's like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to keep all the files from your phone, or would you prefer to have gotten this really decent UFO footage and to continue to kind of like move forward on your journey as an ambassador for this wisdom of the UFO phenomenon and stuff like that. And again, it was like in the context of a choice, it's not really relative, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, I can understand why my soul made this choice. Like, whoa, like that's powerful. Whereas like the synchronicity of this non-linear thing, it was almost as if that UFO experience had to happen, therefore the phone had to be erased. Like that like they were connected, they weren't separate events. But I didn't see the connection until the event actually happened. And now as a result of that, the fact that I've gotten like that UFO footage, like I'm really grateful that I got that UFO footage, assuming it's not just like something that's like not a UFO. I don't know. If you guys go look at it, dude, it looks straight up like some like traditional UFO style stuff, and it's like good footage. And the trippy thing was, even last night, again, for the footage for the UFO, is all about like me just kind of going into my heart space and setting that intention. And this is something that we'll talk about today, about being able to like, anyone can initiate contact with like our ET friends, our OU friends, our other us's. And the trippy thing was, is that I literally pulled out my phone and literally like a second after I started filming the moon, because that's what I was doing. I was filming the moon. I wasn't trying to film UFOs. The second after I was filming the moon, boom, that's when the object went by. Like it literally happened like right after I started filming. It wasn't like I was there for 10 seconds. It was literally like 1 second after I started filming, which was like the synchronicity of it as well, right? I was just in my intuition. And then after that sighting, I did see some like flashbulb sightings, which to me like kind of connected to the two, which to me kind of like reinforced the idea that what I saw wasn't just like a meteorite or something like that. Like it was connected. So I'm definitely logging that as like a legit like UFO CE5 experience. So here we are today, where now again, you know, not only do I get to be an ambassador for the CE5 experience that I had, but I also get to be an ambassador to remind people to back up their phone passwords, but at the same time to really be able to live in the present moment. Again, you know, like that is where we record things in the truest sense of the way. And good morning to those of you on Instagram. If you guys want to tune in on YouTube, the link's in my beacons. And yeah, again, you know, for today's meditation, I actually want to do a bit of a meditation that's geared towards the conversation of contact and really just kind of like opening ourselves up into that heart space. It won't even go like super galactic, but it is just going to be kind of like that general practice of heart mind coherence and opening ourselves up to this bigger connection. And yeah, just bringing ourselves back to the wisdom of the heart. So that's basically my story for today. Trust the process of the universe, back up your stuff when you can, but live in the present moment, because that is the truest place where you will be able to record memories, and those will stay there. You know, really focus on staying in that present moment. And again, like it's like the integrity of the memory is actually valid due to the present moment. You know, you could go through a whole experience and be like, oh, like I was like, you know, I was at some cool event or I was at some thing, but I was on my phone the entire time. And then like a month later, you try and remember that and you're like, why can't I remember it? It's like, oh, because I wasn't consciously like filming with my heart. So film with your heart, record things with your heart first and foremost. Get good at creating like vivid memories. Don't let that muscle weaken because you're becoming too dependent on your phone to do it for you. Drop an 1111 if you guys resonate with that. Like if there's anything to take away from that, then like it's powerful there. Yeah, and I didn't have all my stuff backed up on the iCloud. Maybe I'll do that again this time. I don't know. I do copy myself off my phone every now and then. I just hadn't done it in a while. So, but yeah. All right, let's move into some tarot and let's see what the message from the Oracle deck is today. So I know I say tarot, but it's technically an Oracle deck. So thank you again, everyone. And yeah, appreciate your guys' comments. And we got a lot of awesome stuff today. Today's Paradigm Shift Circle at 1 p.m. EDT is on the topic of how do we shift consciousness. So I'm excited for that to be able to take place. Again, if you guys haven't already, the Paradigm Shift Circles are free to join on the Discord. They're voice-only conscious conversations, new topic each day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. EDT. Make sure you're connected to the Discord. If you're new to the community, drop a 333 in the chat and just let us know and make sure you're connected there, and DM me if you have any questions. And yeah, again, for the event this Thursday, members only full moon event, if you guys are looking to be able to join in for that, I highly invite you, encourage. I got some really cool things that I'm going to be bringing into that circle that I'll be talking about in the coming days. And again, that is going to be Thursday, 8 p.m. EDT, and it's for Patreon members only. Thank you to our recent Patreon supporters. We're currently at about 131. You guys have probably seen that. Like, it's kind of been like, it's kind of like going back and forth. But there have been like new members, but sometimes other members, they just kind of like delete their stuff for different reasons. And that's totally fine. It happens all the time. But thank you again to our recent Patreon supporters. Thank you to Sir Johnson. Thank you to Jennifer. Thank you to, there were 2 Jennifers that signed up back to back. And thank you to Emily. And one of the Jennifers is actually in the chat here as well. So thank you again to everybody. And if you guys are thinking of signing up for the Patreon, again, it's $11 a month. And also within the Patreon, there's also the option to join at the higher levels, which is including the $33 level a month. And that's where we can do additional one-on-one sessions. For some of the leading members, I'd love to be able to get a couple more, just a few more 33 level members for this month. So if you're already a leading member and you want to upgrade to the $33 level, please feel free to do that. Right now, like all of those funds are like literally just going into like helping and support like me and Lacey with some big stuff that we're working on and everything. So I appreciate you guys so much. If you're thinking of signing up for the Patreon or upgrading your Patreon, go ahead and drop a 555 in the chat. Feel free to let me know. And again, we'll include the link for those into the information for this video. I'll just post the Patreon into the chat and you guys can check that out there. And yeah, join for yourself and join to connect with a beautiful community and some awesome inspirational conscious events that we got coming up exclusively for members as well. And then we got lots of our public free stuff all throughout the week as well. Okay, here we go. And I love reading your guys' comments. Thank you so much. So, all right. Today's oracle reading, let's see what we got. We're going to move right through this and then we're going to get into a little bit of a meditation and then we'll be done for today and then we'll be back for our circle a little bit later today. So, okay. Setting the intentions, show us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see. So for everybody here, just inviting you to kind of like join in and set that intention with me and we will see what card will, what message will come through today. So. Okay, here we go. Show us what we need to see. Feel free to put forward that intention. Show us what we need to see. Womp 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 womp. Choo 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 choo. Womp womp womp. Beautiful. All right. Oh wow. This is, what a beautiful card. Okay, here we go. Did we get this card a while ago? I can't remember. Maybe we didn't. Did we? No, I don't think we did. Anyways, okay, the card that we got today is card number 37, the Heart Transmission. Did we get this like 3 weeks ago? I honestly don't remember. So, all right, okay, so the Heart Transmission, beautiful image here. I'm just going to read through this again. If you're here, this message is for you. So on behalf of the universe, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for receiving the message that we have for you today. So number 37, the Heart Transmission. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequency of divine love. And this is good because this is actually like what today's meditation is about. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from the networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. If anything I say resonates, drop some 1111s in the chat. Working with group energy is a leap on the spiritual path with risk, but also great reward in terms of empowerment to manifest your life mission. The risk with group energy is mitigated when you approach it from the heart rather than the head. The mind can argue one point of view and then immediately and convincingly argue its opposite. The heart, however, either feels something, resonates, or it doesn't, whether or not there is logical explanation for it. The mind can be seduced by those who tell you they have great spiritual power, but this will instantly trigger intuitive warning bells in your heart. For those with genuine power do not need to convince you of it. The heart is the key to deciding whether you offer your devotion. When you offer devotion to the group consciousness that loves you unconditionally, your heart feels safe, loved, and an inner knowing of the rightness of that group for you. whether that group exists on the earthly plane or in a spiritual dimension. For as long as it gives you life, broadens your horizon, nourishes your truth, and empowers you to live your divine destiny, that group is serving you. Sounds a lot like our community. If you do not experience these positive effects, if you feel drained, confused, or that issues are not resolving as you work with this group, listen carefully to your heart and question whether it is indeed the right place for you to be. It is important to also work with groups that you can serve. Although you may love your family, for example, they might not be the group you can best serve. Perhaps those who are open, willing, and receptive to your spiritual gifts are outside your family. Perhaps your family can benefit spiritually from you in the role of mother or son or daughter, but not in the role of spiritual mentor. On the other hand, some groups may want to feed off of you, but not learn to do for themselves. They may wish for you to give them the answer to their problems. They may not be willing to develop the trust, courage, confidence, and empowerment that is required to take responsibility for their relationship to the universe, which is needed so they can grow in soul wisdom through their life experience. Your heart may guide you to withdraw your services from such people because you love them and want them to grow. Your heart will guide you to operate differently with different people. You may be guided to explore hobbies or interests that lead you to the next group that your presence can assist. The heart will also guide you when it is time to move on. The transmission of the heart gives a truthful assessment of the interaction of your frequency with the frequency of a group. Is it mutually raised? Then this is a spiritually constructive connection. Is it diminished? Then this will not be so helpful. The heart empowers you to know when to work with others, for how long and in what way. Trust it. The more you do, the more groups which can bring great benefit to you and the planet can enter into your world. Wow, this is so powerful. This is literally just about, again, the power of community and people coming together, and absolutely very relative to what we do here within Paradigm Shift Central. And I could talk more about it. I'm just going to read the invocation here, and then we'll just wrap it up and get into our meditation. So the invocation, just kind of listen to this as if you're speaking it yourself. Invocation. I have gratitude now for the heart transmission that guides me through universal love into the group consciousness that can best serve the greatest good and my own divine destiny. I ask for protection, insight, clear knowing, and clear feeling to guide me through the many groups that I will love and work with spiritually this lifetime. May all my group involvements be constructive. May love, light, and power increase in me upon the earth through all group work. Blessed by grace, may the unconditional loving ones help all group endeavors attain spiritual success through mine own free will. Through mine own free will and divine love, so be it. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card there. Again, the heart transmission, number 37. So, beautiful. Yeah, again, just speaking on that, again, just what we do here within the Paradigm Shift community, it really is about that shared intention of bringing people together into a group space that serves them. And it's also a place where they can practice serving. Again, I think that's what makes Paradigm Shift a little bit somewhat different from other communities, is we create the space and the opportunity for members in the community to be able to practice using the space to serve others as well. So absolutely, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve the community. I'm here to help each and every single one of you. But here we've also created this space where there's other tasks that can be done, and it gives the opportunity for other members in the community to say, hey, I'm going to help out with this. I'm going to help out with this. I'm going to help out with this. And why are you doing it? Because it gives you the opportunity to be able to step into that role where you get to practice, you get to experience, and you get to be able to see what it's like when you show up in that place of helping, and helping in a way that might be it just within the group, but it also might be you doing your own broadcast, and then we're sharing it through the group. And that's kind of the thing, is that we've created this community where we really encourage people to do their broadcasts and to create their sacred spaces and to build their communities. And then through Paradigm Shift, we create this opportunity where you can kind of help out with circles, help out with team meditations, and to get involved in ways ways that aren't just going to be me spoon feeding you, but are going to be you again, kind of like stepping into a little bit more of a role where you're practicing kind of like giving and receiving, and it's going to be different for every single person, and everybody gives in different ways. And for each and every single one of you who are here, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you giving in the ways that you do, and know that your presence, even in the chat, even in the kind comments, even in sharing on Instagram and things like that, like that's absolutely 100% equally as valid, equally as meaningful, equally as appreciated as anything else that anybody can do. So simply by you showing up as yourself, you know, that in itself is all we ask. And that's the thing, even within Paradigm Shift, I've always said this, and we'll move right into our team meditation, where again, you know, for me, I create Paradigm Shift as something that, you know, people will kind of move into, and then if they feel like they're ready to move on to something else, like I encourage it. Like I literally encourage it. Like the only thing I would ever expect from people within our community is for them to follow their heart. And if their heart's saying, hey, this has been an awesome opportunity being involved with this community, and now I'm moving on to other things, then blessings be, you know, like that's totally cool. I'm glad I was like a little stepping stone along your journey, and then you get to move on to what else is calling you. You know, I like to think of Paradigm Shift Central as kind of like this place where people can kind of find themselves, and then they move on to other things as well. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody being here and just involving yourself in a way that feels good for you, and just I'm excited for the things that we're building together, and for more people to kind of learn a little bit more about what it is that we're doing, and for them to be able to receive that invite as well. So all right, with that said, we're going to move into our meditation again. Real quick, just kind of speaking to the leading members on this point. Leading members, if any of you here want to be able to let me know if you'd like to help out with facilitating some of the Paradigm Shift circles this week, please let me know. I think Ren is going to be doing Friday, and I think Amanda is going to be doing Wednesday. But for today, I'll do one. I may end up doing today, but even for today, if there's somebody leading member who wants to practice facilitating one of the circles today, just let me know. It's not too late. And then again, with the leading members, whoever wants to practice leading team meditation for Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, 10 a.m. EDT, also let me know. And again, for those of you who are new, we do have team meditations Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. EDT, and the link for those are posted through the Discord. So everything that you need is through the Discord. So if you haven't already yet, connect there. And yeah, we'll move into some team meditation. So let's get ourselves nice and comfortable. We'll keep an eye on the time, and I'm just trying to decide like what for the meditation, if we should do like the full routine. Yeah, we'll just kind of do like a quick version of the full routine. So I'm just going to invite you guys to, if you're feeling called to, feel free to stand, feel free to shake your body. You don't have to, but I'm just going to kind of like bring myself to standing. Just move my body. Just kind of starting off with some gentle stretches. So again, when we do these meditations, we really like to just do it as like a full body experience, where we're just kind of like bringing awareness to our body, doing a little bit of shakes. And maybe you guys have already been doing shakes and stretches and stuff like that, but just listen to your body. Make some noise, clear out any stagnant energy that maybe you kind of was cultivated during the weekend. Deep inhale, exhale, do that noise. Just kind of go blah, 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 inhale. Beautiful. And wherever you are right now, just go ahead and just really just take this opportunity to just take some nice mindful breaths. So just 2 or 3 breaths. Go ahead and keep your eyes open if you're a little bit dizzy. So nice gentle inhale. Nice soft exhales. Nice inhale. Nice soft exhale. One more at your own pace. Nice big sigh if you need it. And bring myself back down to seated. And so from here, let's just do a little bit of a massage on the face, on the body, bringing some gratitude. What are you guys grateful for today? Then we'll go into some affirmations, then we'll go into some EFT, and then we'll do our laughter, but we'll just kind of move it through here real quick. So again, just gentle massages here, starting off by just maybe massaging the face, or maybe massaging the ears, the neck, the shoulders, and just continuing to breathe here, just finding those parts of the body where you can just send a little bit of extra love. Again, kind of just opening up the energy channels, helping kind of dig deep into the fascia. Sometimes we get kind of like built up energy in the fascia. So just taking your time here again, like this is your practice. I'm just kind of keeping us all on track, and we'll just kind of move through this. And then again, we'll get to the close-eye part of the meditation. With that, we're going to kind of do like a simulated CE5 experience, more or less. So what we're going to do here, again, just bring in some gratitude. What are you guys grateful for right now? What are you guys grateful for this day? What are you grateful for this week? So I am grateful. Go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat and just keep massaging here. Oh, find those edges. Oh, man. Keep breathing. I am grateful for community. I am grateful for connection. I am grateful for the technology that we can use to strengthen our psychic connections and not just dull our psychic connections. I am grateful for the ability to be able to record things with my heart. I am grateful for the ability to be able to help be an ambassador for contact with our OU extra dimensional friends. I am grateful for us being able to be there to support one another on this journey. I am grateful for creating the sacred space. I'm grateful for the weather. I'm grateful for the garden. I'm grateful for the water. I'm grateful for the connections. I'm grateful for the family. I am grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful for Mercury retrograde still ahead. Why did I hiccup there? Was that an omen? Why did I hiccup there? That was weird. It's because I was like breathing and making a weird voice. Okay, keep massaging here. Maybe that gentle face massage. Oh, any other gratitude? Leave that in the comments. We'll read that real quick. Grateful for the weather. Yeah, it stays a little bit cooler. It's not as nasty hot out today. I'm enjoying that. I actually got the door open, so beautiful. Grateful for challenges. Grateful for opportunities. Grateful for creativity. Grateful for voice. Grateful for family. Grateful for loved ones. Grateful for pets. Grateful for music. Grateful for stars. Grateful for fires. Grateful for speaking around and listening to people. Grateful for lightsabers. Beautiful. I'm just like going off here. Any other gratitude? Go ahead, leave that in the comments. Grateful for pink clouds and less wind today. Pink clouds? Kelly's got some pink clouds. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we'll keep things moving along here. So any other gratitude, keep leaving that in the comments. But again, just reflecting within your own heart. That's totally fine. And from there, we'll move into some EFT. So again, for the EFT, what we're going to do for the EFT is going to be gentle tapping, and then again just kind of like bringing in some affirmation. So real quick before we do that, for those of you on Instagram or TikTok, we're also live on YouTube. I would encourage you to jump over to YouTube. You can do that simply by clicking the link in my profile, my beacons, and then it will say live on YouTube, and you can just click there and jump in. And please, if you're looking for like a super awesome conscious community where we got a lot of things going on, then yeah, feel free to join into our Discord, and the link's also through my beacons. So EFT tapping, gentle tapping. I'm grateful for my body healing, says Silamon. Silamon, sending you so much love, brother. Again, just gentle tapping here. What we're doing here, we're bringing in some affirmation. So again, similar to the massage, just gentle tapping, opening up the energy channels, and then just bringing in affirmations to encode into our field. What energies do we want to bring into our body for this week? So as we're tapping here, you can use I am, we are affirmations. We'll just do this really swiftly, and we'll make sure that we're done by the top of the hour today. So I am, we are, gentle tapping, different parts of your body, opening up the meridians, helping the energy flow, releasing tension, releasing stress, finding different points. You can gently tap on your eye, your third eye, gently tap on your throat, on your shoulders, your pulmonary, on your heart, wherever you feel called. Just do it very intuitively. Excuse me. So I am present. I am grateful. I am aware. I am courageous. I am compassionate. I am creative. I am listening. I am learning. I am expanding. Any affirmations? Again, feel free to leave those into the chat. Just kind of reflecting within your own heart. I am unfolding. I am nurturing. I am planting seeds. I am watering the garden. I am singing. I am dancing. We are here. We are present. We are love. We are ambassadors of cosmic connection. We are shifters. We are light guardians. We are making a difference. Grateful for the summer. Grateful for the whales, says Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. The whales are grateful for your gratitude as well. whale meditation, whale mantras. Anyway, should I just do an entire broadcast where it's just me speaking in whale? Would you guys tune into that? Grateful for my tribe. Thank you, Jessica. Gentle tapping here. We'll get close to finishing it up. Grateful for grateful for breath, grateful for water, grateful for opportunity, grateful for the mystery of the unknown. Beautiful. Grateful for beautiful connections that we are creating together. Shake it up a bit. There I am, therefore I am, says Ashley. Beautiful. All right. Okay, grab a drink of water if you need it. Let's do some quick laughter practice meditation. Feels like it's been a while since we've done a laughter practice meditation, so let's have fun doing this laughter practice meditation again. What we're going to do here, we're going to take a couple deep breaths and then release with the exhale ha, and then we're going to do this. We're releasing with the sound ha, literally to the point where it begins to sound like a laughter, and it is a laughter, and then you ride that laughter as you literally just allow yourself to come into your heart space, and you allow the laughter to naturally arise. If you haven't experienced a laughter practice meditation, like, you're in for a treat. And again, if it's your first time here, go ahead and drop a 333 in the chat. I know we got some new people tuned in on Instagram and TikTok right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a nice inhale, exhale, and then another inhale through the mouth, and then exhale with the sound ha. So it's ha, 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 and it's going to be that sound, and then that sound again is going to evolve into a cascading laugh, and just allow yourself to be in the present moment. You don't have to laugh. You can allow this to be like whatever you need it to be for you in this moment. So if you guys are ready to laugh, drop those 1111s in the chat, and yeah, let's do this, and then we'll get into a quick water blessing, and then we'll get into our close-eye meditation and do some like meditative CE5 contact if you guys are down for that. So all right, regular inhale, exhale, just through your breath. Inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Here we go. Follow my lead. Deep inhale together. Exhale the sound ha. Ha, 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 ha. Laugh at your own laughter. My laugh sounds like a train today. It's like it's like chicken. 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Nice soft exhale. Now right here, go ahead and just meditate. If you're not too dizzy, close your eyes. But notice right here what this space feels like. Breathe. Feel the peace of this space. Feel it as your heart opens. Just take a few more breaths here. Just filling your cup with love. Tapped into this infinite abundance of love. Here to receive. Beautiful. Gently open your eyes. Go into a second round, laughter practice meditation. You guys are doing so good. And yeah, here we go. One more time. Okay. All right. Deep inhale, exhale again with the sound ha. Continue to do that ha sound until it evolves into a cascading laugh. So here we go. Deep inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Exhale the sound ha. Ha, 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 ha. Try and get some weird noises in there. Okay, okay. 1. Breathe here. Go into a meditative state. Just breathe. If you're a little bit dizzy, keep your eyes open. Just observe how through that meditation with the breath, with the laughter, how easy it almost makes it to just kind of like move into this space. So just be here for a moment, whatever this space is for you. Just breathe gently. One more breath here. Just feeling that heart, feeling the openness, the expansion of the heart. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Maybe another inhale, soft exhale. Beautiful. Oh man, my eyes were watering on that one. That was a good one. Okay. All right, let's keep things moving along. For those of you on TikTok, I can see there's about 6 people on TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok and you're probably finding my video because the other one's this live because the UFO one's getting seen. We're live on YouTube right now. Go ahead and click the link in my profile. You can find the YouTube link there. You can also find the link to our Discord. If you're looking for a super awesome conscious community, then maybe this is it. So, okay. All right, let's move into our water blessing. Grab some water if you got it. I'm just going to take a moment here as we just bless this water and just take a moment to really just kind of like feel into the future. So just holding your water and again, continuing from the space that we've just kind of tapped into through our heart, through our laughter. You can see how like the massage, the affirmations, EFT, the laughter, and then this, it all leads into each other. Just makes it so that we can just bring ourselves into this heart space with more ease. And so what we're going to do, we're just going to do a quick little water blessing as you hold some water if you got some. I'm just going to imagine this beautiful light in the center of our heart, using our imagination, running through our arms, into our palms, and just filling this water with this beautiful light, this beautiful love. And as you do that, just blessing this water. And while you're here, just taking a moment to just kind of like feel into the future. Feel into the future for today. Feel into the future of the end of the week. What's it going to feel like at the end of the week where you're just like, whoa, that was an exciting week. Another week of shifting paradigms and growing as community and opening up my heart. So feel that excitement of what it's going to be like by the end of the week as we move through and got our full moons ahead of us. Lots of exciting things. So just breathe here. Bless, bless, bless. Bless this water. Feel what this week's going to feel like for you. Just inviting in all that you wish for, all that you already have. As you bless this water, just blessing life itself. And in a second, take a deep breath. Go ahead and drink this water as you basically just like align with this reality that we're connecting to right now. So when you're ready, go ahead and drink that water. Do a little ah sound if you wish. Keeping your eyes closed in this heart space. We're going to do it one more time and just feeling the collective. Feeling just like the love of the collective right now. Just allowing ourselves to feel the future for the collective. As more and more of us continue to connect to our heart. As more people awaken to the consciousness inside of them. And just sending blessings to this water, blessings to life itself. You can use any phrase like, may all beings be ... May all beings know compassion. May all beings know love. May all beings know creativity. May all beings know trust. May all beings know strength they have inside. Feel into this future for the collective. Even for our team, feeling in, we got some more exciting events this week. Awesome circle discussions. Full moon events. Meditations. More people coming together. Beautiful. Sending so much blessing into this moment through that water. And when you're ready, you're going to drink this water. You can do a little ah sound if you wish. Go right ahead as you receive this water. Ah, beautiful. Go ahead and put your water wherever. All right. Okay. So let's get into our closed-eyed meditation. So this isn't going to be like a super long one. But what we're going to do here, we're just going to kind of practice almost doing like CE5 through a meditation, just through our heart space. So CE5, again, human initiated contact. This is something I'm really passionate about. It's something I've experienced multiple times. And it's about being able to develop a relationship with our star family, with our extraterrestrial, multidimensional friends, allies, people who are here with us on this journey. And so if you happen to be tuned in and you happen to like see that UFO video that I posted and everything like that, like again, that's not just something that purely happens by coincidence, even though it is, it's like coinciding incidents. But again, you know, it's something that begins in the heart space. It begins through the relationship. It begins through the connection. And so that's something that's accessible to each and every single one of us. So what we're going to do here with this meditation, we're going to go into our heart space. And then from there, we're going to visualize this beautiful white light moving through our body, something that we do anytime. And then from there, what we're going to do, we're going to imagine ourselves arriving in a place where you're outside and you're meditating and you're looking up at the sky. And then with that, we're basically just going to kind of simulate the process of what you would actually do if you were actually there, where you're again just going to kind of like connect into your heart. And then with that, you're basically going to practice connecting into this universal net, this universal grid of consciousness. And with that intention, you are going to just be able to kind of like say hello and just kind of like connect into love and put forth any intention and to just be like open to being able to receive. And then with this, what we're going to do, we're going to kind of like simulate an experience where you're going to imagine intuitively kind of like seeing something in the sky, whatever that may be, and nothing too crazy. We're going to keep it pretty gentle for today. And then with that, allowing yourself to be open to receiving any wisdom through the heart space, feeling this connection that we have, like with, again, like with these beings who I like to think of as like literal like family, like they're literal like relatives in a way, which is a very powerful thought process. So, and then from there, we're just going to kind of like allow ourselves to be in that heart space, practice opening our heart. And at the same time, even through this connection, as much as it is kind of like simulating, it is still us practicing connecting into that wisdom. So this here in itself can still be a moment where you're able to kind of like receive a connection and any wisdom that comes through this meditation with, again, this consciousness, this level of consciousness. And then from there, we'll gently bring it back. So if you guys are sticking around for this meditation, then go ahead and drop an 1111 in the chat. Let me know. And again, if you're just like, oh, maybe this meditation's not for me, that's totally cool. Like, this is totally optional. You don't have to do this meditation. So again, this is really just practice getting into our heart space, practice kind of like allowing ourselves to kind of simulate this experience. And then what I want to be able to do is continue to encourage each and every single one of you, as much as you feel called, to practice this for yourself. Like go out into nature, go out under the sky at night and like literally practice this. Like it can happen. And I'm excited for more people to be able to experience, again, their own contact experiences. So beautiful. All right. Thank you again, everyone. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. Joel, welcome as well. All right. Drop those 1111s if you guys are ready for this. And again, for those of you on TikTok or Instagram, go ahead and click the link in my profile. Tune in on YouTube. So, okay. All right, let's get ourselves nice and comfortable. If you guys want to grab any extra crystals or anything like that, please feel free. I'll grab my light guardian crystal. The light guardian crystals are actually like, these are actually devices to talk to aliens. Be like, hello, hey, this is Brendan. Ground control reporting in. Hello, come in. Oh, I can hear them. Like these are like transponder devices, like transcommunicators, translocators, like Star Trek stuff. Like, I'm not joking either, so. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's drop into our heart space, move into this meditation practice. We're going to keep it pretty short. Like, this is going to be, like, literally maybe, like, 15 minutes. Not even. Get yourself nice and comfortable. When you're ready, gently begin connecting with the breath. Soft, gentle inhales. Soft, gentle exhales. All the meditation we've done prior to this, just allowing you to arrive into this space with more ease. Allowing the breath to gently guide you. Straightening up your posture, opening up your chest, relaxing your face. Beginning by imagining this beautiful light at the center of our heart. Imagine this light moving through our body, through our arms, all the way down to our hands. This light filling ourselves up like water in a cup. Literally filling ourselves up with love. Imagine this light moving down through our torso, through our hips, our thighs, all the way down through our legs, right down to our toes, up through our spine, through our neck, our face, right to the top of the head and surrounding our body. This light fills you up. This light is here to support you. This light is here to guide you. This light is love. And so from here, imagine in this moment, just kind of arriving somewhere out in nature, perhaps on a path. Maybe you're walking out into a field. Maybe you're walking up to a little bluff, like a little mountainside. And just imagine yourself just kind of like walking and just bringing awareness to the sensations of the space around you. You can imagine it's nighttime. You can feel the air. Imagine it as real as you would, as if you were actually doing this in physical reality. So you imagine you've got like your backpack on you, you've got your water with you, maybe you're wearing a couple layers, and maybe you've even got a friend with you. You can even imagine that there's like a group of people with you. It could be one person, it could be two people, could even be people from the community. And so gently walking here, feeling the ground underneath our feet, smelling the air, feeling the temperature, looking up to the sky and just being like, whoa, it's so beautiful. And really just checking in with our intention right now. Like, is our intention? The intention in this moment, I invite us to just be able to see it as practice for connecting into our heart space, for opening up to whatever messages are here to receive, for connecting with benevolent entities that are here to be able to help assist with the shift in consciousness. And so imagine yourself arriving at a point where you can begin to set your bag down, maybe put out a little cushion, and you're going to get nice and comfortable. And then from here, you and your friend, or maybe just you by yourself, looking out onto the skyline, and maybe there's a few clouds, maybe it's nice and clear, maybe you've got like a little laser pointer, a green laser pointer. And from here, just beginning this meditation within the meditation, as you just bring awareness to your breath, soft, gentle inhales, soft, gentle exhales. Adjusting your posture as need be, and just becoming aware of the intention to just create this resonance between your heart and mind. And if you want, you can physically put your hands on your chest. And there isn't much to do here other than to just be. And from this place of being, setting this intention to, again, just be able to be here to connect to a bigger story, a bigger family, our relatives, our ancestors. And just allowing yourself to, through your heart, open up your mind to this idea of connecting to like a bigger grid of consciousness, like a bigger web of light. And so maybe you can visualize this light within your mind's eye. You can visualize it through your heart consciousness. And through this connection into this light grid, here we have the opportunity to be able to communicate, to be able to put forth a message, and also to be able to receive. And you can put forth an intention where it just be like, all benevolent beings, all or any benevolent beings here to support on the shift in consciousness, who I share a connection with, be with me. I invite you in. I am here. And basically in this moment, what you're doing is you're sending out a signal. You're letting them know where you are. And you can imagine in this moment kind of like giving them your GPS location. So you're like showing them you're like on the top of a hill or in a field, wherever you're imagining yourself. And you feel this light connection through your heart, this web of consciousness, and this web of just love, just this very, very profound love. And through this, again, just saying hello, saying I love you, saying I see you, inviting in any form of contact, and that may be contact that will literally just be feeling the presence. And so again, this is literally just like practice right now, more of a simulation, but still real in and of its own. And so in this moment, allow yourself to just kind of open your heart to just kind of like feel in any connection with our bigger galactic family, knowing that they are so excited for us to be able to reach out. And so what do they have to say to you right now? Even if it's not in words, maybe just in a sensation, maybe it's just in a feeling. Allow that to just be received here in this moment. If they were to talk to you right now, again, you can simulate this through your imagination, but it is in itself, real of itself. What do they say to you? Listen through your heart, this connection with benevolent star beings, whatever you want to call them, hollow earth beings, galactic federation. Sending out that signal, inviting in that benevolent connection. What do they say to you in this moment? Go ahead and listen with your heart. Just breathing here. Being aware of any tingling sensations up the spine. And feeling this shared connection. Realizing that this lineage, this family, like they're not as far away as we think. And gently in this moment, keeping this communication within our heart. Looking towards the skyline. Seeing this beautiful sky before us. And then in this moment, I want you to just be able to like send forth a little bit of dialogue where you're just like, you know, like, if you're there, show me. If you're here, I am open to receive. And so in this moment, kind of say that with your heart. And then imagine you see something in the sky. Perhaps it's just like a little light that just appears momentarily and then kind of fades out. But in that moment, just allow yourself to almost kind of like simulate the emotions that you would literally feel if this was happening in real life. And so you're just kind of like, oh my goodness. And feel any activation sensations through the spine, through the body, through the heart, and just be in your heart right now, practicing being in your heart. And then there's another blink or another little light appears. They're there. And so in this moment, maybe you can imagine there's like little lights appearing on the horizon. Maybe they're blinking, maybe they're static, maybe they're zigzagging, maybe they're moving. And just communicate within your heart. And just communicate love and just feel the love that they are sending in return. And just allow yourself to have a little bit of a conversation with them in this moment. And then we'll get close to wrapping up. In this moment, as you see them before you, you just feel this activation within your heart. Adjust your posture as need be. And just allow yourself to just be in this moment. And for this to almost feel just like incredibly normal. What do you say to them? What do they have to say to you? And it doesn't even have to be words. It can literally just be like psychic, empathetic communication through emotions. Allow yourself to listen. I'm going to stop talking here, but just allow yourself to create this scene within your mind. What do they say to you? What do you say to them? What do you see? What do you feel? Continue here for the next few moments. Continuing to breathe here. And just expressing your gratitude for this connection. Just like thanking them. Thanking them for showing themselves, for being there. And through this experience, allow it to just be something that just kind of like activates something within your heart. And knowing that they too are excited about learning from us, about this relationship. They're like, yay, they're getting ready. And so just breathe here. Take a few more moments and just allow yourself to just feel this love within your heart. Like a family reunion. Beautiful. And so in this moment, any other gratitude, any other message that they may have for you, maybe like just right now before we conclude, just invite them in. It's just be like what do I need to know in this moment? What can I take with me from this moment? Allow yourself to just receive like a very specific piece of information through your heart, through this communication. What do they say to you? Beautiful. Putting your hands on your chest if you wish. And in this moment, you can imagine like the lights in the sky, they just gently kind of disappear, kind of like phase out. But in this moment, know that even though you can't see them, like you know they're still there. And now when you look to the sky, you'll just feel this connection of just knowing that like they are there. And I assure like each and every single person who's taking part in this meditation right now, who resonates with it, there are experiences waiting for you. Just know that. Feel that in your heart. They are there for you. And so just allow yourself to really just connect with your breath. Deep inhale, exhales. A little bit of a sigh. Just feeling any activation sensations, connection through the heart. Deep inhale again. Nice exhale, sigh. Now from here, just imagining, just looking out over the horizon, just feeling this deep, deep, deep wave of just calmness and love. May you carry this with you beyond this meditation. Just feeling this connection and knowing, like, that's the thing. Like, yes, this is a meditation. Yes, this is simulated. But yes, we were connecting into, like, the grid. It's the same grid. Like, it's literally the same grid. So, like, the connection that we have, whether or not you've actually seen a craft yet, it begins through the heart space. Like, it can already literally begin just with what we've done. Continue with just with what we've done. So allow yourself to know that through your heart space, you'll feel that connection throughout today. And who knows, maybe this month is the month that you'll have an experience. It's a beautiful opportunity for it. And know that you're doing it from a place of benevolence, a place of curiosity, a place of excitement, a place of seeking relation to be able to receive more inspiration and thus continue to serve and help others to see a bigger story that we're all a part of. Allow this scene to continue to be in your mind, knowing that you can return back to it within your dreams, within your meditations, or perhaps go out and literally recreate it in real life. Thanking our star multidimensional OU Other Us family. Feeling that love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And slowly from here, we'll gently conclude this meditation. And so with the heart-mind coherence still resonant with you, we'll carry that with us throughout the day. Feeling this magic in our heart, feeling this love always with us within our heart. Such a beautiful, exciting time to be here. And gently from here, we'll bring our awareness back to our physical body. And when you're ready, slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and gently open your eyes, and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Welcome back, everyone. Please go ahead and take your time. If you wish to leave some comments, absolutely. I'd love to be able to hear what anybody had to say following that experience. And then we'll get close to wrapping it up. We can still do a quick chakra tones. And then we'll be done for now. And then again, we got the circles today at 1 p.m. EDT, which I think I'm facilitating unless another leading member wanted to practice facilitating today. So, and again, the topic on that is how do we shift consciousness? So that's going to be a big one. But yeah, how was that for everyone? Go ahead, leave some comments. Did you feel anything? Did you get any visceral sensations? If you felt something through your heart space, if you felt like a actual intelligence, like a consciousness, like a connection or a visceral reaction through your body, feel free to let me know. Drop a 777 in the chat if you felt any of those things. And if you would like to share or share any messages that came through, please, by all means. Would love to be able to hear a bit more about it. So beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, like, that's the thing, man. Like, since I've been like working on that connection, I just feel it. It's just like ever present. It's just like ever present. It's really beautiful. So any comments in the chat, go ahead and leave those. We'll read those on air as they come in. And thank you again, everyone, so much for just being here and for being a part of this practice. I don't know if the video a little bit choppy on YouTube. I don't know if it is. It looks like it might be a little bit choppy. I apologize if that is. I'm not sure why. And then we do still have people on TikTok as well. So thank you again to those of you on all platforms. Okay. All right. Yeah. Any comments on the YouTube? Go ahead and leave those. I'm not sure if the comments work. Not sure if it glitched out or not. But yeah, we'll move into our chakra tones in a second. I'm just kind of checking here. Okay. All right, no new comments just yet. So yeah, any comments in the chat, please, by all means, go ahead and leave that. How was that? How's everybody feeling right now? Beautiful. All right. Quick chakra tones, brow to root. Again, as we do these tones, this is a great way to, again, just kind of like tune our instrument, get ready to play some music throughout the day. And then we'll be done here, and then we'll wrap it up, and I'll see you guys a little bit later today for our circles. So brow to root, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing the different tones. And again, think of the tones as a way to kind of like clear the dirt off the lens of our heart. And then off the lens of all of our chakras, to be able to help the chakras just kind of like operate in the way that they're meant to, like spinning discs of water. So Feeling peace and calm about a sad moment. Solomon, sending you so much love. Felt sleepy, said Ashley. Understandably, like, yeah, very relaxed, right? Cool. Feel very relaxed. Okay, video looks fine. Thank you, thank you. Everyone, yeah, today would be a good day for a nap. No problem. Thank you guys as well. All right, okay, just give me an eye on the time. We'll move through the chakra tones and then we'll be done here. So I keep being encouraged by myself as I plan to see Biofamily soon. Kelly, sending you so much love. Okay, brow chakra to root. If it's your first time here, just follow along. So brow chakra, the sound E. Inhale. E. Throat chakra, the sound A. Inhale. A. Heart chakra, compassion. Inhale. Oh. Sorry, I realized I forgot to say the sound before I did that one. Pulmonary, the sound Ah. Ultra memory, like this pulmonary one, like this is the one that we use for like OU contact. Ultra memory, and it's all the chakras really. The sound is Ah, connecting with our ancestors and guide. Inhale. Ah. Solar chakra, the sound U, temperance. Inhale and willpower. U. Sacral chakra, creating connection with our life force energy. The sound is M. Inhale. Root chakra, the sound S, connecting to the roots below, branches above, patience. S. One more from the top. We'll go through it real quickly and then we'll be done for today. Inhale. E. Inhale A. A. Inhale O. O. Inhale E. Ah. Ah. Inhale U. U. Inhale M. Inhale S. Just concluding our practice here, just take a moment, just close your eyes if you're not too dizzy, and just finishing off in the heart space, allowing this entire practice to just really create this pathway to your heart where you'll just be able to continue to be there throughout your day to the best of your ability. So just concluding your practice with gratitude, feeling this beautiful energy moving through the body, surrounding the body. Gratitude for yourself for showing up, gratitude for the team for creating the space, gratitude to the bigger community, gratitude to all beings that have been with us on this journey. Just take a couple breaths here. Beautiful. Wonderful. And gently, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Awesome. Thank you again, team. I love being able to hop on and practicing these broadcasts and these meditations with each and every single one of you. So thank you for joining. Thank you for holding space for this practice for myself and the team. Again, we got lots of cool things coming up within the community. If you would like to, I know a lot of people have been asking about like ordering Light Guardian crystals and even like raw crystals. If you guys are interested in ordering any of those, send me a DM. You can also check out the item shop where you can order some of the Light Guardian crystals. Discount for Patreon supporters. If you guys want a discount code and you're not on the Patreon, send me a DM and I can give you another discount code. And again, if you're thinking of signing up for the Patreon, I highly encourage you to do it. If you're feeling like just a call to connect with a really cool community, then again, the Patreon is a great way to be able to get involved there. The link for that's through my beacons and in the YouTube info. It's $11 a month as a membership, and that will give you access to lots of cool things within the Discord within the community, and including exclusive events such as our members only full moon event that is going to be happening this Thursday. Stay tuned for more information on that. And yeah, please feel free to tell your friends about what it is that we got going on here in the community. And we got a paradigm shift discussion circles Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. EDT. Those take place through the Discord, free to join. Most of the people tuned in right now, again, are already involved in the Discord. But for those of you who may be new, join in on the Discord. You're more than welcome. And through there, you'll also see all of the links and broadcasts from other members in the community. And we got more team meditations Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. EDT. And leading members, please let me know if you would like to be able to practice facilitating team meditation this Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And then also let me know if you would like to practice facilitating our circle discussions as well. And yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in, and I'm excited to be able to keep this momentum with us throughout the week. We got a lot of exciting things to be able to do together, and thank you, each and every single one of you, so much for showing up and for bringing your energy to this space, and just sending you guys so much love. And yeah, we'll finish this up here, and please feel free to leave some gratitude in the YouTube comments down below, or sorry, as well as in the Discord as well. If you guys can leave some comments in the Discord with any feedback on today's meditation as well as any blessings, please feel free to do that, and that is greatly appreciated and helps invite more people to tune in for future broadcasts as well. So if you guys haven't already yet, please feel free to screenshot this broadcast if you wish. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm just seeing if I can get a screenshot on my end, if my computer's working properly. I think it's working properly. Is it working properly? So yeah, give or take. My internet's glitchy. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm glad the feed was working for you guys, but I don't know, something's glitchy on mine. So nonetheless, that's our cue. Let's wrap it up. Okay. All right, team. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see some of you at circles. And yeah, I look forward to more exciting opportunities for us to be able to co-create together here as a community. Please feel free to DM me on Instagram at Mystic Spiderman anytime. And make sure you're connected to the Discord for lots of awesome stuff still to come. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go Wolf Team, go. I love you guys so much. See you around. Keep it shifty, and welcome to the future. Go team, go.